Traders, YouTube, my friends, how are you? I hope everyone's doing great. Welcome. My name is Philip. If you don't know me, you're new to this channel, my name is Philip. Today, really what I want to talk about is pump and dumps, man. I really want to talk about pump and dumps because this is something that when I started out, I was kind of falling into this little trap. And it's a very common gimmick and scheme in the stock market game. This happens a lot. And we're going to go in depth, right? What is a pump and dump? What a pump and dump looks like? And what are some of the things that we can do to make sure that we don't trade these pump and dumps? So let's get into this, guys. Let's talk about it, right? Pump and dump. What is a pump and dump, right? A pump and dump is very simple, guys. And it is so easy to spot out. You can easily, from a mile away, know when you look at a chart whether this stock is a pump and dump or not. All right, I'm going to show you. You guys will see here. By the end of this video, you're going to be an expert at how to spot pump and dumps. I promise you, right? So, pump and dump. What the hell is this thing, right? Very simple. It is a scheme. What type of scheme? It's a scheme where a group of investors or a group of people, a chat room, a community, whatever you want to categorize them as, artificially try to increase interest in this stock to attract buyers. How do they do this? By misinformation, spreading rumors, or making extravagant statements about a certain company when it's really just all bluff. It's all fluff. Literally fluff. It's lemon, sour in the inside, shiny in the outside. So that's really all it is, right? They try to buy this stock, they hold it, they go out, they alert it, they put it in the social media platforms, Twitter, StockTwits. They try to put as much information out there that could be reached to people so that then they can artificially increase the interest, thus driving the price down. And once the price goes down, they start to dump and sell their shares. And then everyone who bought in on the news when they got alerted or when they found out about this rumor, then they are also going to sell and dump the stock, most likely at a loss. The people who promoted it are the ones who win on the trade, and most likely the ones who are losing, who were following this trade, are also dumping and selling for losses. It looks ugly. It looks awful. It defeats every single law and theory and rule of fundamental chart analysis, and you will see. Let's look at some real life examples, right? Let's pull up a chart here and let's see, right? Here is AMPE. Perfect example of a pump and dump. Let's just focus on this day here. Here is June 14th. Wow. Crazy spike up here, all the way highs of 130, but then closing and selling off so weak in the 60s, and then a continuation of the dump of the sell-off. Just right here, guys, it is unjustifiable. I mean, there for a stock, we're talking pennies, right? But to open at 62 cents and go up to $1.31, we're talking about a humongous percentage difference here. This is big. There's got to be some news, right? Even if we go ahead here and we look at the news and we look at this day, what is this? June 14th. We go to June 14th. Guys, not even any news came out on June 14th. Are you kidding me? May 22nd, article came out, files for application for FDA, nothing. This is just logistical operation stuff. And then the next news that was released on this company was on June 19th. And then we had this humongous, massive day on June 14th. Guys, pump and dump. Perfect example. And you know what? I know some of you guys can go ahead and come here and tell me, but Phil, these are huge moves. I can make money trading pump and dumps. I can short the stock. I can, if I catch the trade early, if I watch this very closely, I can kind of guess when the selling point's going to happen. I can enjoy the momentum. I can profit off the hype. I can sell the news, right, Phil? I mean, you could make money this way. You could make money trading pump and dumps, but then, you would be a pump and dump trader. Now, is that what you want to be known for? Is that what you want to categorize in yourself as, your reputation to be a pump and dump trader? I don't know, man. That doesn't sit very well with me. And plus, the risk reward, there's no strategy. Listen, the way I trade with a systemic approach, with technical, fundamental, and behavioral confirmation that leads me to profitable trades. I am a self-sufficient trader. I don't trade pump and dumps. I trade with confidence, I trade with confirmation, and I am profitable. So, it's up to you, right? My recommendation is I wouldn't trade pump and dumps. I'd stay away from them. And this is how you spot them, right? I mean, look, guys, here's another example. Let's look at another one, right? Another famous one, I forgot the ticker symbol, FDIT. Yes, FDIT. FDIT. Again, look at this. They all look the same, guys. They all look the same. Huge spike, massive sell-off. It's awful. Absolutely. I mean, guys, let's see. Look at this. You see when candlesticks look like this, guys? This is a good learning opportunity. You see when candlesticks, they look choppy, they look like computerized. See how they're just all like constantly just kind of just staying in line. This is algorithmic trading. These are algorithms doing the orders here. That's why it's so perfectly executed, and it just kind of looks like in line, right? Obviously, Apple, it's not algorithmic trading. This is why you have, moves like this. This is nice flow of price movements, right? But again, I'm telling you, pump and dumps, they all look the same. Again, a pump, algorithmic trading, this looks awful. This is not what you'd want to trade. All right, again, pump and dumps. Massive tall wicks, huge dumps following the red days right after. So let's talk about it, guys. What are some of the things that you can do to make sure that you don't get caught in one of these things? What can you do? Here's one. The first thing is be wary of the sources where you get your information from. Okay, if you're on StockTwits, if you're on Seeking Alpha, if you're on all these social media platforms with these gurus and, these CFAs and, these people that have MBAs from Ivy League schools that are on these platforms pitching you ideas, guys, be a little skeptical of it, all right? Take things with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything that's out there. That's my first point. The second one I want to make is check the history. Check the age of this company, right? If the chart doesn't go back for more than a year, this stock hasn't been around for long. There's not a lot of history. This is a little sketchy. You want to trade companies that have a proven history of performing, where you can look back, right? And pump and dumps, a lot of them don't have that much history. Second point. Here's the third one. The third point I want to make is be skeptical as well of reverse mergers, right? What is a reverse merger, Phil? This happens a lot. This is another thing where you need to be aware of, right? When you look up a stock, you don't know if the stock has been a reverse merger. What is that, Phil? Tell me. I don't know. What are you talking about? Bro, and sis, if you're a girl watching, look, it's simple, right? Reverse merger is when a company that already trades in the stock market gets bought out by a privately held company, and then under that public entity, I guess, that's in the stock market, the private company goes public. So it's not an IPO. It's just they're renaming themselves and listing themselves as this privately held company now, and that is the value. That recently happened with Nikola, NKLA, right? They merged. They did a reverse merger through VTIQ. If you look, that used to be Vector IQ was the name of the company. They bought out Nikola, and now they trade as NKLA, and they're Nikola. That's a reverse merger. And the last point to make is be very, very careful about where this stock market is listed. Okay, you want to trade stocks that are either listed in the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, or the Amex. Those are the three most common stock market exchanges in the US. Here's an example. How can you tell where and how which exchange is this stock traded on? Literally, Thinkorswim tells you. Look right here. When I put in this pump and dunk for VYST, OTC, other, in brackets, that is an unregulated market exchange. If we type in Apple, it's on the NASDAQ. We type in Amazon. Oh no, it's Amazon on the NASDAQ. It tells you which exchange and on. This is good. This is traded on a regulated exchange. These are things you want to look out for. So, to summarize everything, guys, you want to be wary of the information where you receive your information from. You want to make sure that you check the history of a company before you trade it. The third one is reverse mergers. Okay, you want to make sure, was this a reverse merger stock? And lastly, the last point is this stock listed in a regulated exchange? Okay, look out for those things. Do your little research. Do a little research before you trade something. It takes very little time, and it could save you a lot of money. With that being said, guys, I wrap this video up. I hope you understand and you got something out of it. If you did, please smash that like button, man. Just give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Give me some feedback. And, comment down below if you have any questions or if there's something else you want to see next. It really helps me out, create some more content. And also by you smashing that like button, YouTube will recommend this video to more people and help me grow. So I appreciate you all for watching. Until then, I see you all on the next video. Take care.